Hello everybody. Welcome back to another Slow Fashion Friday video. My name is Lori. Typically on this channel, I am sharing with you my adventures in thrifting. We do thrift hauls, we go to the Goodwill outlet, we do ship and shop videos, all that stuff. But I've reached a point in my career and in my life where I have just said that I have too much stuff. I've looked around and decided that each week, instead of thrifting one day, I'm gonna stay right here at home and I am going to clean a corner of my messy house. We've been doing this for almost 2 months now. Thank you to everybody who has been with me on this journey. Today is a little bit of a time crunch, as I feel many of these weeks have been, because I've been doing a lot of traveling. Last week, I went to Maine to see my son with my mom. This week, I'm going back to Maine with my husband for Parents Weekend. So if you're new here, welcome. I really am happy that you're here. If you are a returning Slow Fashion Friday friend, welcome back. Today we are tackling my bathroom. Toiletries, junk, makeup, hairspray, sample soaps that we took from the bathroom of that random hotel 5 years ago. Let's go upstairs and see what we're dealing with. Stick around to the end so you can see the big reveal. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much for being here. Let's go upstairs. So here's what we're dealing with this week. Not a huge lift because we're going out of town to Maine. Just something that really used to look pretty, and now it's junk, and it's a bunch of stuff that I really don't use often. So I'll give you a quick tour. Then I think we'll go through stuff in a similar fashion like I did my jewelry, and then we'll see how it turns out. And then if I have time, I'll tackle this area as well. I really just feel like this looks so trashy, and this should be a little oasis for me, and it is, but it could be so much nicer. So I'd love to bring some plants up here. I just feel like it feels very sterile, and just set it up nice. I really like that piece of, it's almost like a driftwood tray, and it's so pretty, and I have it all cluttered out. This is where I keep all of my contact lenses, which is kind of comical, but it works for me. When I get a new box, when I open a new box, I pop them in here, and then I reach in every day. I don't know why I use two. I really just need one. So I can put these all over here. And I actually just had an eye appointment, so I'm gonna empty this one out. I'll put it over here for now. I probably don't even need these boxes. These just came in the mail, so they're here. I store these in a cabinet kind of over by my laundry. This, what is this? Happy Face Soap. I don't know where this came from, but I think I can throw this out. This entire container here is all like samples from hotels or just things that I toss in here. And I mean, this is Aveda. This is bubble bath right here. So these I know right off the bat can come out, but this is stuff I want to go through too. I think I'm going to switch to the overhead and bring you in the other room so I can actually go through everything. But yeah, this is just an old Vera Bradley cosmetic case that I take whenever we go away. So it kind of always has like Q-tips and a scrunchie and a couple loose contact lenses in here, because whenever we go away, which we are going away tomorrow to Maine, I just already have a few things packed in here that I can take with me, like face makeup remover, stuff that I really never take out of that bag. This is Mason Kitsune. These we got on Air Japan. Probably keep one and sell one. But yeah, all this sort of stuff. Actually, let's just go through some right now. Let's go through some right now. I think I'm going to bring a lot of the toiletries that I'm not using to my mom, because she just uses whatever. She's very easy. This is shampoo. I could probably use that. These like things like this, like these little candles. Maybe my mom could use them for her meme box that I discussed last week. I don't know. Like some of them are nice. This I would use. Maybe I can put that in a tub soon. I should probably do a basket that is just for bath stuff, because I really do use that. I mean, look at how dusty this stuff is. This is a company that sent me a bunch of stuff early on my YouTube journey, and I really haven't used the stuff, but it's good. 24 karat magnetic full mask. Lumpy, is there something you want in there, my love? I feel like these Body and Earth, like this stuff, I feel like is a little bit generic, that maybe I got in like a gift thing at Christmas. Too Faced Cosmetics. Angie used to be into this, and I think I got this palette from TJ Maxx. Actually, those are nice colors. All right, earplugs. These are all travel things. Emery board. Remember, oh God, Clairsonic Mia. These were expensive and I never ever used this. This may have even been Angelina's. Lumpy, what are you doing, honey? No. He's got the earplugs. Everlane Tag, Trash, It Cosmetics. This retinol scut. Like, some of the stuff is good, I just don't use it. So I think I'm gonna get rid of most of this. Mascara, definitely old. This is a good little travel thing. I can bring that with me to Maine. Old lipstick, don't need that. Lumpy, honestly, no, buddy. Look at this, doesn't even have the, he's just taking stuff. Yeah, these things don't even have lids on them. Like, why are they in here? I mean, I love chapstick, but do I really need that much? Anything that's mascara is getting tossed because Victoria's Secret, I kind of like that color. The dust on these things is just ridiculous. Maybelline. So I'm gonna go through, I'm gonna do a trash thing. Oh, I always need tweezers. Heloplex. It almost feels like a blush exploded in here. But once I clear out this basket, I feel like I could use this for some of the bath things and put it over on my tub, maybe with a pretty plant next to it. So I'm gonna continue to go through these. e.l.f. old Sephora mascara. I know this is like a very bright red that I'll never use. Lumpy, what are you doing over there? All right, I have to save him. All right, I guess we're doing it right here. I found this makeup bag. We might hear some whining because I closed the door. I'm gonna put everything in here that I think my mom might like or use for her meme boxes or herself. I brought over a trash, so I'm, Lumpy, you are okay. Jay is on the other side of that door. I don't want anyone to think he is in jeopardy. He's just a big baby. I'm gonna throw out most of this stuff. Trash, trash, trash. And then anything I think my mom might like, I will give her. I'm always looking for scrunchies at night when I wash my face. I love these. I actually got these at the bins. Ultra Repair Cream. This is one of my kids' favorite moisturizers, Anthony specifically, and I bought it for him and Angelina in big tubs on Black Friday. Maybe this will be on my favorite things list. And I found a box of all these little travel ones at the Goodwill outlet, and they're so good when I go away if I just need like a single moisturizer. Leave-in conditioner. Oh, this is Anthony calling. Hold on. Anthony was going in for an interview, and oh, everybody say a little prayer for Ant. He's in between jobs, and I'm really hoping he gets this interview. Okay, so we are still sorting. Don't need any of this junk. I feel like everybody has one of these bins. Well, maybe not. Maybe I'm just a hoarder. These were some of the other Too Faced things that I found. This stuff is actually really nice, and I like all these colors, so I'm going to keep these. These two I'm keeping. Estee Lauder, I'll give to my mom. This is like Origins, but it's just so old. You know what? I'm also always looking for looking for a pencil sharpener. Do I need this many? Probably not. But if I knew where they were, this is the problem when you have too much. You actually have more than you think you have. Oh, look at these. These, Anthony was just asking me about these. I don't know if you can read it, but it says Anthony Jason Tata and his birth date. Jay's father was in plastics business. They owned a color matching company, Plastics, and one of their clients was also my father-in-law's best friend, made combs with the plastic that my father-in-law matched and provided to him with the pellets. Anyway, when Anthony was born, we got a case of these combs from my father-in-law's, like one of his best friends, and we still have a few. So this is like a 25-year-old comb. Am I going to get rid of it? No, I am not. This is from Angelina. I mean, these are the things. Mom, oh my gosh, look at this. Love Angie. Can't get rid of that. Updates to come. Fine around with a company I'm passionate about. Aw, Anthony's sending a message in the group text, the family group chat. I love our family chat. This is nasty. That's gonna go. Spa H2O from Disney. That's lotion from Disney. I can live without that. Aquaphor. Oh, I love Aquaphor. But, oh, actually, you know what? I'll give that Aquaphor to my mom. She'll like that. Okay. I'm going to look at these colors, but chances are I'm not going to... Ooh, I used to rock the dark lipstick, but I'm not really into pearl color, and that's pink. I definitely don't... I'm tossing that. And this one... Ooh, that's spicy. Nope, never going to use that. And I don't think it's my mom's color either. Trash. Oh, this is all part of this Too Faced thing. Oh, I love this little set right here. That's been the big win of this batch. Hold on. It's hard to do this one-handed. Oh, that's a Lori color. I'll keep that. Okay. So basically, this is what I kept. I like these. This e.l.f. shadow, that's like $1. This is nice. It's like a bronzer. I'll give that to my mom. I don't need it. This color... Usually the dark colors end up over here because I'm not wearing them, or like the really bright. That's actually nice. That'd be like nice at Christmas time. Maybe I'll keep that. Pop of Passion. I remember this is a very bright color. I don't need all these chapsticks, and they're kind of old, but I guess I'll keep these too. Emery board. I feel like my mom's always looking for an emery board. I'm gonna give her that. Throw this out. Contact lenses, I'll always keep. Okay, so here's my little keep pile over here. This I'm gonna put in Angie's room because I believe this was hers to begin with. I think she's got like the charger and everything for it. I feel like this was, oh God, yeah, goodbye to that. This is going, this I'm gonna keep. I'll give my mom one of these. And do I need all these? No, but you know what it is about these? This one looks like it's junky. Sometimes the pencil that I have doesn't fit in all of them, so I need a couple. All right, so I threw one away, gave one to my mom. Don't judge the amount that I kept. I don't know what this is. In a fix. Oh, this is a tape measure, I think. This would be good for work. I'll put that with my shipping stuff. Okay, so now this one is available. Here, I'm on a roll. I haven't even showered yet today. All right, I have a couple of these. So I'm gonna give this one to my mom. She really likes these little magnetic things. These I always use. This is the type of stuff I don't really use. I know. Oh, Lumpy. Lumpy will be happy with this. I don't know how that ended up in here. This I'm gonna put over here because I feel like that is like a tub thing. I don't know. Maybe Mom might like this. Nourish set. What is this? I'm gonna give this to my mom. I feel like a lot of these things, I actually totally need foundation. I just ran out. I feel like some of these things may have been like little Christmas gifts or Strivectin's good stuff. I like Strivectin. I don't know if there's a time on those. What's this? Replenishing eye mask. Yeah, I'll give that to my mom too. That looks like it's had better days. Hand lotion, I like. Shower cap. I don't need that. Better Homes and Gardens. Aromatherapy. I'll give that to MA. Liner. Old. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh, these are prescription glasses from like 1995. I don't need them. This is my second thing of this. I think there's an expiration date on that because I think that stuff is sunscreen. I don't know. More Disney lotion that I don't need. Oh, this is a boo-boo stick. Does anybody remember these from Ava Anderson? These were awesome, but I feel like these were all natural and there might be like a time on these. Like anytime the kids would get like a bite or a scratch, you just put the boo-boo stick on it. I loved that stuff, but I don't have any little kids anymore. Clinique, I'll give that one to my mom. I don't know what this is. That looks old. Contact lenses. I don't even know if these would work anymore, but sometimes when you get down to the wire, you'll take anything. Ooh, these look like earrings or necklace. Looks like a sterling silver necklace, $18. What is this doing in here? I can always use moisturizer for my face. Okay, and tissues. Okay, we're doing great. We've emptied out 2. the issue with this is, where is all this gonna go? I have a spot actually for some of these things. I'll show you in a second. Oh, Flawless. I've bought these so many times. Maybe I'll give this one to my mom if she wants to replace the battery for it. These are great. This is like a little hair removal, but then I use the laser from the company that worked with me last year, which is so awesome. Yardley, I like all these. Oh, these are really pretty. Ooh, Pacha Soap Company. These are beautiful. Okay, these I think I'm gonna put over here because those would be nice in the tub area. Like all these really nice soaps. Grapefruit soap. These are nice. I'm keeping these. Okay, I'm gonna take a break and organize a little bit. Okay, the lighting and the acoustics in here are so bad, but I showered and I decided to use this and this. I needed a foundation and I used this. It's so funny, I was out of all those things. This is the blush I've been using for a while. I used this one too, so all I need now is mascara. So this is really pigmented, but I just used that and a tiny bit of this and just a tiny bit of that, but it went on pretty strong. I don't know that I'll ever use the green, but this is like a brand new palette. This Too Faced stuff is nice, and it smells too. I think it smells like fruit. Let me smell. Maybe not. And this I obviously used a lot of, but I used that. This I think I have to toss because I couldn't even get anything out of this. And this went on really nice. So there you go. Okay, the lighting's a little bit better here. I wanted to pause because I wanted to talk quickly about what's been going on with Slow Fashion Friday. It has been absolutely tremendous. I love everybody who comes back every week to see what part of my house I'm going to tackle. But what I've discovered in the past week is that my Slow Fashion Friday clutter is now kind of getting moved around because I'm not getting to it fast enough because the pace of my videos is so quick. So I'll show you what I mean in the other room. But for example, I still have a box of jewelry in the basement that Tina hasn't gotten to. I think I underestimated just how much time the American Girl stuff was gonna be because we're dealing with tiny little outfits and we have to go through so much. The books were probably the most frustrating day. Tina was here on Monday and I had assigned, well, I had pulled out, as I showed in the video last week, a certain amount of books that I thought would sell well. And then when we really sat down and started to research them, it just didn't seem to be worth it. We were having to take pictures of the front and the back and the IBNS code for eBay. I don't know, like the comps just weren't good. And I ended up deciding that it was better to donate a bunch of those books that were in like pristine condition, or they were a set or whatever. We did list some that you would see in my eBay store on Poshmark, but it really slowed us down. Right now, my husband and I are heading to Savers because I have like 4 huge boxes that I am donating in my trunk. So all of the books that were in that giant donate pile, I brought upstairs. It was like a CrossFit workout. And I brought all those books upstairs and then I went through them again one by one. And I divided them between like, this one's going to my friend, this one's going to be donated, this one I can give to a school. But that always slows me down. And that's how I end up with so much stuff. I have a really hard time just saying, let it go. So what I'm finding with Slow Fashion Friday, because we are well into it now, like 2 months, is I'm creating other piles. So I mean death piles in terms of how we resellers talk about it. And so that's why this week I just wanted to do something simple. And we've also been traveling a lot. So I've been feeling a lot of stress on Fridays, being under the gun. That's why my videos get posted so late, because I'm doing so much during the day. Jay's brother is a musician and we're going to see him tonight. And then tomorrow we are leaving for just the day, just to go up for Parents' Day in Maine. We might spend the night, maybe not. I just have been under the gun every Friday and it's been stressful. I want to continue to do Slow Fashion Friday because it's been so good for me. I think this week I just needed a breather to kind of clean up the excess clutter, which we're going to do. And that's why I'm just tackling a small section of my bathroom. I actually have more clutter in my bathroom, under the sink, on top of the sink, in the drawers of that sink cabinet. Like that could be another episode. But today I just figured we'd do something small that still felt good. And that's also the purpose of this, is that some weeks I'll be doing gigantic projects and other weeks it just might be a drawer. I think you've already seen that here, and I think that's a good message for everybody who's watching too. Every little bit helps. And I think in terms of what would my situation look like right now if I had been thrifting every Friday instead of getting rid of stuff every Friday. That would have been 8 thrift trips. that would have been all the clutter that was still in my linen closet, still in my bookshelf, still in my jewelry drawer, still in my office space. All that clutter would still be here. Plus I would have been thrifting 8 times. So it really is moving the pendulum. I am happy about that, but I just wanted to kind of talk about where I'm at mentally, because I feel like the whole point of this is to be open. If by every week I just show you the before and after and I don't show you the pile to the left, I feel like that isn't really authentic. I want to share that with you today, and that's why we're doing a smaller project today. And I actually do really like how this makeup is. It's not bad. I didn't wash my hair today, but, and I'm not using my good camera. Today's an iPhone camera day, so. A lot of these books right here were ones that I thought I was gonna sell, the Ask Me Why series. And honestly, it just wasn't worth it. So I am in touch with my kids' grade school, the Ivy and Bean books. I thought I was gonna sell, the English Roses. Some of these I thought I was gonna sell, and these are ones I decided to donate to the school. And then these are books that, these are just magazines. This is a pile for Kim, because these are a lot of board books. And I don't even know what this pile is, but this is still from last week, you guys. So that's why I didn't really have it in me to do another project until I got through this. So I think the only thing that Jay loves more than dumpsters in our yard is when we go to Savers. No, come in. You were really fun in the video last week, honey.
Well, I hope it'd be less fun so you record me less.
But now we're going to Savers. Lumpy, don't have any parties while we're gone, okay? You're gonna be a good boy? We'll be back really soon. I love you. We are at Savers with a line to drop off. So these are all the donuts.
I want them all out there afterwards.
They're heavy.
Just get rid of like a trunkload of books.
I know, and we got the 20% off coupon, and guess who kept Charlotte's Web? Not me. We stopped for lunch at this cute little spot. They have a great little deli. We got a tuna sandwich. Now we're going for a walk. Did you miss us? Did you miss us? You was a good boy. You was a good boy. I was going to stop and get a plant, but then I decided I would take this sad little cactus up. It doesn't require a lot of water, but we just had it on a shelf and I was just never watering it. So some of it has died. But I think the steam from the bathroom, I'm just like trimming off the dead parts. I think the steam from the bathroom would be good for this. So, and I like this little brown container, so I'm gonna bring this out and we'll see how it goes. All right, we're switching over to a little bit of a voiceover here. Jay is actually in the next room on a call and he's talking, so I had to get in my zone here because I was limited on time. So I found another basket and I'm just going through stuff, tossing some nail polish, chatting with Lumpy, who keeps taking things out of the trash. I decided to keep this Q-tip container. I actually go back in the trash and put it in my overnight makeup case because I always have loose Q-tips. Just walking myself through this, give this one to my mom. My mom ends up with a really giant bag full of stuff. She could do whatever she wants with it. This is comical. All of the adhesive is just gone from this lint roller, so that goes in the trash. Honestly, there was just so much stuff I was never going to use again. Vinyl Luxe is a nail polish that stays on your nails for a couple weeks longer than typical nail polish. Old mascara. It's really crazy when you think in terms of the expiration date on makeup. This is Bare Mineral. That was a good foundation, but there wasn't enough in it to keep. An almost empty contact solution. This is infallible. I'm not wearing my readers when I'm going through this stuff, so some of it just takes a while for me to read. But in general, a lot of it just can go. This little eyeshadow palette I end up putting aside for my mom. And now as I'm doing this voiceover, I have already brought her the bag of stuff and she was excited to go through it. I'm keeping all the foundations because I just ran out of 2 foundations. But I think you get the idea. I am either keeping these things, giving them to my mom or throwing them out. There was really nothing in this entire clean out that was worthy of selling. I thought maybe those little travel kits that we got on Air Japan might be worth something. I haven't looked them up, but I decided to keep one. I literally spend a lot of my time chasing Lumpy because everything smells good to him, so he just keeps taking things out. But I think I'm going to speed through this next section unless there's something that I need to pause to talk to you about, but I'm going to speed up the film and we will get to the good stuff. So right here, I'm deciding that some of these shampoos are going to get moved over to the shower area. This rosé bubble bath will go in the tub area. Just doing a lot of sorting here. This is where I'm working on my basketball skills. And then we go back to more sorting, but you get the idea. Now I am tackling this big glass jar, which really just proves to be full of samples, mostly from our trips to Disney World. I keep some of them and then I will put them back into the corner of the tub area, but I take out all these little packets. I'm giving those to my mom because I want it to look kind of nice. There was a time where I had all unwrapped soaps in here and it looked really pretty, but over time, as the soaps got like wet or anything like that, it started to make a mess. Then I hop in the tub because now I'm like really getting into the cleaning here. All right, let's start over here. This is the bag that I'm going to end up giving to my mom, chock full of cosmetics, samples, moisturizers. Right, Lumpy? Everything's off the floor now. There's nothing to grab. Sorry for the echo in here. Over here, I have all the trash. We filled up 2 barrels of trash. Over here, we really simplified things. I ended up putting all of my contact lenses in one, putting the boxes in the other room, and then all of these cotton little rounds. I use these every single night to take off my makeup, and I just think it's smart to have them there. Those are 2 things I use every day. In these baskets, I ended up doing all moisturizers on the left-hand side. I was really excited to find these. My brother gave these to me, I think last year for Christmas, and they're both fall related and they're so nice. So those are brand new. So moisturizers over here on the left, and then over here are just some more moisturizers, some hair product, a couple scrubs, just stuff that I want, I'm not ready to let go of. I ended up putting the mirror over here, and then I put my cosmetic bag, my travel cosmetic bag here, and then I have a little extra one here. Now, this may not look too aesthetic and pretty, but this is always something I reach for when I do any sort of overnight. Right, Lumpy? And right in back of Lumpy here, I have 2 vacant shelves. One of the things that I'm really working on when I do this clear out is just leaving room for things to breathe. So I'm sure I have plenty of stuff I could put on that shelf. In fact, I ended up putting, a few more things under these cabinets, but generally I tried to find a home for everything or it went away. I just cleared it out over here. I brought that little plant up here. It's kind of a sad little plant. It needs to come back to life, but I watered it. I have a little candle going in the corner with just the little bath soaks and like the, you know, anything that I'm going to use in the tub area. I decided to keep this side clear and nice. And over here, again, I could have made this much more aesthetic for the reveal. However, this is my real life. These are all things that we use either when we're in the tub or when we're getting ready over here. And as you can see, I already have junk on my countertop. So I like to keep certain things like hairspray and mouthwash and contact solution over here on the right. So it's not like you don't see it from back here. It's kind of hidden, but it's there. So that's why I kept this over here. I could even like slide it over a little bit more. So it's not like the first thing you see because it's kind of hidden by this when you walk in. And then that's all that's left of all of those like Disney samples. We can use those in the bath. This actually has those little fizzy things. And then this here just has soaps and more stuff that we can use in the bath, things that we'll reach for. It also looks kind of nice with the window open. We had like a valance here when we bought the house, but then when we painted in here, we never put anything back up. And for the most part, that curtain is down, even though there's no property in back of us. But anyway, this is it. It's a very simple little makeover, but I feel really good, you know? So when I walk in here, everything has a place. And I will say that a lot of our towels are in the wash, so that will probably have more stacked up there. But now I feel like I know what everything is. I mean, the dust on some of those things was so outrageous. And the echo's even louder now, so you can tell that we cleared some stuff out. All right, Lumpy? Say we'll see you next week for Slow Fashion Friday. Thanks everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. One of my main messages every single week is every little bit helps. So whether you're cleaning out a huge area of your house or whether you're cleaning out the drawer to your office, everything matters. And if you're home clearing things out, instead of being someplace, buying stuff, it really makes a difference long term. It's about the little habits that we create on an everyday basis. Thank you guys so much for being here. I love you. I will be back soon with another video. Take care.